Hey guys, it's one of the directors from Fire Fusion Network here, Brenden, aka PNC, and I'm here with the founder of the network.
NintendoWendigo here, owner of Fire Fusion Network, and I'm gonna be co-commentating on one of Brendan's Call of Duty, and we'll be telling some funny stories as we're watching some of this.
Yeah, hopefully they're funny. I don't know, but first of all, I just talk about the gameplay a little bit. I go, I think I only get 6 deaths in this entire game, and I get like somewhere around 25, 26 kills with CQB. I'm using red dot and force grip. It's a pretty good gameplay. It's not my best, but yeah, it's up there. So, as we're saying, we're going to just tell you about a little bit about ourselves and the network and stuff, and tell a funny story or two. So, where shall we begin?
Well, can I start off with the funny story?
Sure.
All right, so I was at school the other day, and I brought an orange, and we had a math teacher named Miss Trout. Now I hate Miss Trout, absolutely hate our math teacher.
With
And I had an
fiery
orange I
ways.
got from breakfast, and I forgot to bring my lunch. So I was just like, I'm just gonna eat this orange because I don't really eat much for lunch. I just like to eat like some fruit or something. And I was just like, I'm just gonna eat this orange. And I had my orange in my hand, and I walked by Miss Shrout to go get the social studies class, which is my favorite subject in my homeroom first period. And Miss Shrout was like, Dylan, why are you having orange? I'm like, it's my lunch. And then I walked over, in the most childish voice, I hear Miss Shrout going, Miss Oh my God, why? Why? And and then when I turned, Miss Boone grabbed the orange. It was like, thank you, and she put it on her desk.
Your
And I
mic
went up
cut
to go
out.
ask Miss what?
Your mic cut out when you were like in the childish voice or whatever.
Oh, well, in the most childish voice, Miss Trout was like, Dylan has an orange, and I was turned around. Miss Boone grabbed the orange and was like, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Come again.
And I went up to ask Miss Boone a question. This one kid named Wesley grabbed the orange off the desk and put it into my hand. What?
Hmm?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing. Well, as you can tell, we're kind of
Oh,
new
and
to this because we're not really that whatever you want to call it, but it is a working experience. So what happened next in the
and
story?
then oh, and Miss Boone turned and she saw
Oh
that
no,
she thought I
Mr.
was stealing the orange,
Starkill.
and she was like, Dylan, what are you doing, taking crap off my desk? And I'm Wesley already got all the way back up to the desk. She was in the first row, and she blamed it on me. And then at the end of class, I got mad, so I went up and actually did steal the orange and went to, and I got to Miss Shrout. Or I got to second period. Miss Shrout's my third, and this girl picked up the orange out of my desk. She was joking. She threw it and hit me right in my tit. And I was like, ah, what the heck? Then she grabbed it. I was like, what the heck? That's my orange. And then when we got to third period, I sat down. I was like, Miss Shrout, why did you take my lunch? And she was like, you shouldn't have had an orange. You should have put it in your locker. I was like, I could just put it in my pocket and just, wait till lunch and eat it. I mean, lunch is next period. She's like, you know what? You're going to the principal's office. And I went up to Miss Harrison, the the teacher, the assistant principal who handles behavior problems, and she was like, her yelling, screaming at me. She was like, "Why'd you have an orange?" I was like, oh God. And went back, and I had to get sent to another classroom for the rest of the period. And you have anything else?
uh,
Any funny story? You have a funny story?
Not, I do indeed, but that will have to wait to a next video because we're almost done with this one, surprisingly.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, let's just talk about the channel a little bit. So
Fire Fusion Network, we open up game reviews, let's plays, and co-commentaries.
obviously,
Well, yeah.
and I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay slash commentary. It's a nice little story. It's a good way to open the channel up. I enjoyed this commentary. I know I haven't talked much, but it is still pretty funny. So yeah, more videos to come later, and I wish you a good day.